But I don't understand how a cabinet or minister of finance could sit and agree to push the development bank to give a loan of over $2 million to an individual to correct his own mismanagement of his personal affairs. A loan to a minister of government. And I was asked to that in a public forum, and I say I will not comment because I don't want to comment on anything when I don't have the facts. Because I was wrongfully accused in government before for things I did not do. I mean, a typical case, a briefcase, which was rough on me, and it was a false accusation, and it proven to be so. And therefore, I wouldn't want to be in opposition and doing the same thing to anybody. So I did not comment. I said I wanted to know the facts. Because I can't believe that the Minister of Finance, who's responsible for the GDB, can compromise the development bank in the way that has now come to light. That this, in fact, turned out that. And I'm not interested in dealing with the personality. The name could have been James, John, Lucy, Henry. That's not the issue. The issue is the decision makers, not even the individual himself, because an individual could ask for anything. When I was in government, people come to me for all kinds of things. But I don't understand how a cabinet or minister of finance could sit and agree to push the development bank to give a loan of over $2 million to an individual to correct his own mismanagement of his personal affairs. I have to use that general term. One, the individual in business, there's the Republic Bank there are other major banks. If they're qualified and they meet the criteria, that it seems to me that's what should have happened. In my 23 years as Prime Minister and several years as Minister of Finance, no one in my government has ever approached me to go to the government bank to bail them out in their business or personal affairs, because they know that that would not be entertained. I can't understand the Prime Minister. If I had done this, I'm sure there would be call for my resignation. And I certainly can't understand it. I think you're going to hear a lot more about this. Because it's clear that this is morally reprehensible and inconsistent with the pledge. And while you're doing it, so a poor man comes and he wants a loan. A farmer comes. Some contractor doing this, and he wants a loan. You ask him for land paper, you ask him for this, he has to bring it for a little 20,000 or 30,000. But a minister comes for $2 million plus, and you, for having not met his responsibility before, failing to meet his responsibility, and you take the government money? No, whoever has it privately and is a friend of the minister could do it personally. I don't have a problem with that. But to take the government resources, and from my information, it appears that don't forget, the GDB has what you call CDB bank that it has to respond to, because they fund a lot of activities, small loans and so on. And it is their money on loan to GDB, generally speaking, for various purposes, for education, for agriculture, for different things. And it certainly would not meet that criteria. So, from information I have, there appears there's serious concern within the regional institutions about that activity. And it could pose a serious problem because the European Development Bank and others who gave resources would have serious concerns about any situation like this that proven to be not in keeping with the rules If it is so, they would have serious concerns. So that is something I think you're going to hear a lot more about. And I myself still in shock with what is coming out. I can't believe it.
Hi everyone, thanks for checking out the Bub Report's social media pages. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch our weekly live show, follow our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can catch repeat episodes on Wednesdays at 4 and 5 p.m. respectively on CRFM Radio and GBN TV in Grenada. We are also viewed on Sundays at 8 p.m. on WPG 10 throughout the Caribbean. Thanks for watching.